Have you ever felt invisible in your own life? Like you're so busy taking care of everyone else that nobody remembers to ask how you are. You answer calls at midnight. You solve problems that aren't yours to solve. You say yes when you mean no. And somewhere along the way, you disappeared. Your own dreams got smaller and smaller until you couldn't remember what you wanted anymore. Today, I want to tell you something different. Let me tell you about Priya, who lived this way until something broke inside her. Priya was 28 years old, and everyone knew her as the reliable one, the strong one, the one who never said no. She worked 2 jobs, she cared for her aging parents. When friends had problems, they called Priya first. Her alarm went off at 5 in the morning. She didn't stop until 9 at night. Her phone rang constantly. Someone always needed something. One night, at midnight, her friend Asha called crying. Priya had an important presentation in the morning, but she didn't hesitate. "Of course I'll help you," she said. "Don't worry about me, I'll figure it out." She always figured it out. She had to, because if she didn't take care of everyone, who would? One evening, Priya sat alone in her room. Quiet, finally, quiet. And in that silence, a thought appeared that she couldn't push away. When was the last time someone asked how she was? Her phone buzzed. Her mother needed help with something. At the same moment, her phone showed a reminder. Doctor's appointment results. She hadn't opened them. Too busy. She stared at both notifications. Her finger moved toward her mother's message. She ignored the doctor's results. She always did. Later that night, sitting in the dark, the words came. "I'm dying, trying to keep everyone else alive." She felt it then, the resentment toward her mother, toward her friends, toward the people she loved most, because they had never once asked if she was okay. That night, Priya visited her grandmother. Dottie looked at her face and said nothing for a long moment. Then she asked one question. "When is the last time you did something just for you?" Priya opened her mouth. Nothing came out. She couldn't remember. Dottie walked to a drawer and pulled out a candle. She lit it. "This candle is your love, your energy, your life. See how beautifully it burns?" Priya nodded. Then Dottie lit the other end of the candle. It burned twice as bright, twice as beautiful, but only for a moment. Then it collapsed into darkness completely. "You are burning at both ends," Dottie said quietly. "Soon there will be nothing left to give anyone." Priya's voice was small. "But if I stop, everyone will suffer." Dottie took her hand. "If you disappear, they will suffer more, and you will have wasted the only life you have." Priya didn't speak, but something inside her was beginning to shift. The next day, her friend asked for help. Priya said no. Guilt crashed over her like a wave. She almost called back, but she didn't. That evening, she sat alone with tea, just for her. The guilt came again, louder this time. She pushed through it. Then came the hardest moment. Her mother asked for something. Priya said, "I have limits, Mama. I can't do this today." Her mother's voice turned sharp. "You're becoming selfish, Priya. This isn't who you are." Priya's hand shook. She wanted to take it back. Then she saw it. The candle burning at both ends. She understood then. She could love her family and love herself. Not one or the other, both. She held that boundary, then another, then another. Slowly, people began respecting her more because she respected herself. The entanglement loosened, and real love grew in its place. 1 year later, Priya was healthier, happier, more present. Her relationships were better now, but not because she gave more. They were better because they were built on respect instead of resentment. Her mother eventually understood what Priya was doing. She apologized. Her friends respected her boundaries, and surprisingly, they respected her more. But the most important thing was this. Priya finally knew her own value. Not because of what she did for others, not because of how useful she was, but because she existed, and that was enough. When you love yourself more than anyone expects you to, You finally have something real to give. Not sacrifice, not obligation, but genuine, healthy love. And here's what I learned from her story. Subscribe if you're ready to love yourself more than anyone expects you to. This channel is about permission. Permission to prioritize yourself, permission to have boundaries, permission to say no without guilt. Your next story about learning to love yourself is waiting. Will you be brave enough to watch it? And here's a challenge for you. In the next 24 hours, do one thing just for you. Nothing productive, nothing for anyone else, just for you. Comment below what you choose, because the world needs you whole, not broken. And it starts with loving yourself first.